It shows a doorbell camera
Every
that
once in a
captures
while,
this. Take a
a
look.
video surfaces that make you second guess the world around you. These are those moments, and they only get stranger the longer you watch.
We see a bike which seems to be moving by itself. The bike backs up and turns before falling to the ground. There is no one else there, and it's unlikely to be caused by the wind. Do you think this shows something strange, or is there another explanation for what we are seeing here? What do you think?
Hello, and welcome back to Mostly Ghostly. Tonight, I've handpicked some of the wildest, creepiest paranormal moments caught on camera this week. Let's see what we're dealing with tonight. A little girl sits cross-legged on the floor, carefully laying out her tiny plastic silverware for her favorite doll. It's supposed to be just a pretend tea party until the doll suddenly moves. If your child's toy started playing back, what would you do?
Suceso
Perdón,
paranormal
se
real
cayó
captado
todo.
en video.
Dos cuchillos amarillos iguales. Tenemos otro cuchillo amarillo, pero más como amarillo flúor. Una cuchara. Un rosquete para aplanar masa. Una cucharita. Y un tenedor. Bueno, ya. Después, las tacitas. Tengo esta tacita rosita y esta tacita como fucsia. Huevo. ¿Sí?
Real quick, before we move on, it's important to note that YouTube has been going through some major changes lately, and it's hitting a lot of creators, just like me, not in a very positive way. A ton of channels across every genre have been seeing their views drop. Notifications aren't going out like they should, and videos aren't getting pushed like they used to. So if you enjoy what other creators and I do here, it's more important now than ever to make sure you actually are getting the videos you want to see. Tap the notification bell, select all, drop a like. It really does make a huge difference. And always share if you can. These little actions tell YouTube, hey, people want this, and it helps the channel survive with all the new changes that are going on. A little girl is just standing in the kitchen when a door behind her suddenly swings open. What's her reaction? Would you dare do this? A group of friends explores an abandoned factory in the Pennsylvania mountains, and what happens next is something none of them expected. The friends held a seance inside the abandoned factory, and what answered them wasn't human.
Up in the mountains of Pennsylvania lies an old abandoned coal factory that used to serve as a party spot for teenagers and drug dealers late at night. Kids would get together here, get wasted, spray paint walls and light bonfires until one day a boy was found hung from the rafters inside of the building. After these events transpired, kids felt nervous being out there at night. Local paranormal teams started to investigate the building for signs of activity. One member of the team was able to join us for a live interview, which you'll see in just a moment. What was once a party spot for teenagers quickly became an eerie building where people were going to conduct seances, witchcraft, and there were rumors of devil worship and possibly a trapped soul who couldn't move on after a heartbreak. Tonight, Steve and I will be exploring the building and trying to make communication.
Hi, my name is Bob. I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania, and I'm 27, and I'm here to tell you about my experience that I had at the Moffett Coal Company building. A few years back, some friends of mine and I were having some drinks, hanging out, and one of my friends told me that the property was haunted. So we decided to come back the following night, and we went out and bought 2 white candles that represent peace and 1 blue candle that represents the spirit side, and we decided to perform a seance. My friend Kevin was leading the seance, trying to invoke spirits, saying things like, if there's anyone here with us, can you please give us a sign? We did that for about a half an hour and didn't have any results, and as he leaned in to blow out the candles at the end of the seance, he blew out the 2 white candles, and then he leaned in to blow out the blue candle, and it shattered in his face. And we don't know why, and I didn't feel my feet move, but Kevin ended up under my foot on the ground laying down, and I asked him, I said, how did you get on the ground? He said, I don't know. Why is your foot on top of me? I said, I don't know. I didn't move. Honestly, I can say that that was the scariest situation trying to touch the other side that I've ever had, and I've never had an experience like that. My friends and I, we used to do this for fun, but after this experience, it was no longer fun. It was too scary, and I'm not willing to try to invoke the other side again.
Isn't it strange how you're going there with the peace on and everything, it's like, and you still end up catching the wrong stuff?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
when you enter into that state and try to touch the other side, you never know what's going to come back and find you.
While you're watching this video, I want to know, do you feel this is a genuine paranormal action or evidence, or a very carefully staged trick? Please let us know in the comments below. It's often been said that pets are able to see, hear, and sense things that we simply can't. So in these next clips, watch closely as animals react to something their owners believe is paranormal. Growling at empty corners, freezing in fear, or even pushed or scratched. Is any of it real? I'll leave it up to you. Let us know in the comments below. Watching this clip always raises one question for me. Are you really alone? Even in the moments you feel like you're alone?
Dicen, la niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejen de querer asustarme. La niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejen de querer asustarme.
A man claims that his office is being haunted, and he shared some clips as proof. Personally, some of these feel a little questionable, but still, I find them to be entertaining. What do you think? Is it real or just a clever setup? Let me know in the comments.
All right.
My office is haunted. Ghost caught
My
on
place
camera.
is actually haunted. It's about 3:29 a.m. Sunday, September 14th, 2025. So check this out. Okay, so here's the security setup. Usually happens around here. For sure down the hallways, but you'll see it. It's been happening all night. I for sure caught it. You'll see it. It's usually right here. I just think I've seen something moving. Right. Yep, I'm out of here. I'm done. They can say I called off. I'm out.
The credit for this next video goes out to Nightmare Fuel, a very popular TikToker and YouTuber that I highly recommend. Watch closely as his video shows South Korean police trying to investigate what appears to be a haunted building and encounter something that they weren't prepared for.
In this creepy encounter, a South Korean paranormal explorer has the most terrifying encounter of his entire life after going solo to an old apartment block. He thought it was just going to be a normal night of maybe a few taps or EVPs. He never expected what was about to happen. Take a look.
여보세요? 네, 경찰입니다. 저 친구 좀 하려고요. 네, 말씀하세요. 잠시만요.
This intense story might have not been paranormal, as the investigator explains at the end of his video, that the police have came to help him out of the building after a quick 911 call. Apparently, there has been a murder only a few days ago in this very apartment block. This gives it a bigger chance of it being an actual person, not a paranormal entity, especially when taking into account the intense knocking on the door, the scratching, and the door literally being almost broken from the other side. It is safe to say that he is very lucky to be alive. So what do you think? Did he encounter something paranormal, or was this something far more sinister? Maybe a person with very bad intentions. I will leave it for you to decide.
She turns away from the mirror to talk to her mother, yet her reflection moves on its own, staring straight at her. Now, I'm convinced that there's a trick behind this. I just don't know what it is. Is this a paranormal event or just a clever illusion? Let me know your thoughts.
女の子が母親の方を向き、一瞬鏡の方へ振り返った。その次の瞬間、右側の鏡に映り込んだ女の子のみが睨みつけるようにこちらを向いている。
じゃ
この鏡は母親が知人から譲り受けた古いものだという。
Could this be real proof of paranormal events? Watch the video in slow motion and let me know what you think.
And the only way we really know how to... My whole body is chilled up. I could have swore I saw the darkest figure down that hallway, staring at me.
What is this bizarre thing that is caught in this window of this old abandoned building? Could it be a spirit, a hoax? Could it be a cryptid of some kind? Let me know what you think.
For 130 abandoned flats, there is something in the window.
It ran straight into his phone, knocking it down before retreating into the forest. The British Columbia woods, a mountain biker set up his phone to record his ride. But the camera captured something he hadn't expected.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Hey! 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 Hey!
At the bottom of the hill, a black bear appeared. The biker froze, using his bike as a shield. The bear lingered, sniffing, assessing. pacing just a little too long. Then suddenly, it ran straight into his phone, knocking it down before retreating into the forest. One wrong move, one moment of panic on Halloween night.
I'm actually doing this. I just got dropped off and I'm hiking at the Bruce Trail, which is a long trail here in Ontario that goes from Niagara Falls all the way to the Bruce Peninsula on Georgian Bay. And this is just a very, very small section of it. And it goes through a ruin that, setting up the tent, I want to use this structure here as a little bit of a wind barrier. Yeah, I don't know if I should stay away from any structure, because I don't know, you know how like objects like hold on to energy, and
Thank you for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed our video, and as always, please like, share, and subscribe.